it's Amber. Thank you so much for joining me on my channel again today. I'm having fun making some really cute favors and I want to show you how I made them. Sorry I haven't posted a video in a while. I haven't been feeling well at all. Actually missed work and everything. But I'm back now feeling a little better and I wanted to share this fun project with you. So I'm continuing on with my Rediscover Your Stash series, and I'm working with a paper pad that I really want to use up, and it's so summery, and it's this one right here, the Southern Belle by DCWV. And I love this paper pad. It's all double-sided. I'm making these cute, chunky notepad wallets. So I've made several variations of notepad covers and wallets and different altered notepads on my channel. I'll try to find a bunch of them and link them below. I've used these before, and these are from the Dollar Tree. And these are so cute. They are so chunky. They have so much paper. They're the sticky notes, and they have the lines on them, which I love. These are really handy for me at work, and they look like this at the Dollar Tree. This is how they come. They're by the Jot brand, and of course they're just $1. And I've done a couple variations of these. I've done the ones without the lines. So I'll try to find all those videos and link them below. And I've done some other notepad wallets that were like with the thinner notepad, so I'll try to link those as well. But I wanted to bring you a video today that is kind of simple. The past few videos have been really more involved. So I wanted to bring you a quick, fun little project and get some of your paper out and just have fun with it. So let me show you really fast how I make these. First of all, here's what they look like. I did two different variations. This one I used ribbon for the closure, and I got this ribbon at Dollar Tree. I've had this stuff in my stash forever. I've had a ton of these in my stash because I got these orange ones to make like Halloween ones. I'll probably still do that later in the fall. But this is how they look. You just take the ribbon off. It's super easy. This is like 24 inches of ribbon. And then it's a cute little wallet. And it has your little notepad in there. And I secure it in there really well. And I'll show you how I do that. But it's just super cute. And it's simple and not a big deal. You can sell these at your craft fair. You can hand them out as favors to your coworkers or your friends, or if you have like a little party, a tea party or something. These can be cute little favors. But I just made that with the ribbon closure. So let me just tie this back up real fast. Okay, so there's that one with the ribbon. And then I made this one with a belly band, and that's the kind we're going to make today. But of course you can do the ribbon closure if you want. So here's this one. I just used a cute little cut apart from the paper pad for the embellishment. And that just slides right off. And of course, here's the cute little notepad. I used the yellow one for this one. And you don't have to use double-sided paper for this. You can use single-sided. It doesn't matter if it's white on the inside. That's okay. I just happen to have this double-sided paper pad that I wanted to use up. So then I just slip the belly band right back on it and it closes it. So these are cute little fun, easy favors that you can make in no time at all. So let's go ahead and get started on the tutorial. So these are the three patterns that I chose for these three notepads. I think they go really well. The pink with this one, and then the green one, and the orange one. So I think on video today we'll work with the orange one. So to make one of these, like with the belly band, I used a 12 by 12 piece of scrapbook paper, which is pattern cardstock. This is how it looks before, of course. There's the full 12 by 12 sheet, and you're going to cut it down, and I'm going to show you how you're going to cut it down. But just remember that the sturdier the better, and this DCWV paper is really pretty sturdy. So the sturdier the better. You can always use regular solid cardstock as well. That will work. But I like to use the double-sided pattern cardstock because it just makes it a little cuter. So these are the measurements you're going to need out of that 12 by 12 sheet. You're going to need a piece. So the first piece measures 9 5/8 by 5 1/8. And then you need a piece that measures 8 3/4 by 1. And then you need two pieces that measure 1 1/4 by 3. So those are the measurements and enough to make one of these cute little notepads with the belly band. So let's start out with the 9 5/8 piece. Stick it in your scoreboard. And these are the score lines you're going to be making. You're going to score this at 3 1/8. Then at 3 3/4. Then you're going to go all the way over to 6 at 6 7/8. And then score at 7 1/2. Okay, so let's go over those score lines again. We scored at 3 1/8, 3 3/4, 6 7/8, and 7 1/2. That's all the scoring you're going to be doing. So then just take your sheet here and fold on those score lines. And of course, make sure you fold the side up that you want to be showing on the cover. So I'm just going to fold on all my score lines. Increase them with my bone folder just a little bit, not too much because you don't want the paper to crack. So you can kind of see this is forming into a little notepad wallet. And there it is. The inside is super adorable as well. Okay, so then you can set this aside for a second and bring in your cute little notepad of choice. So I'm using the orange one because it goes really good with the peaches. And so you're going to take your notepad and turn it to the back and see this little thin white piece. It comes on all the notepads. Peel it off. So make sure to peel this off because it's really weak and useless and we just don't need it. So you're going to take the 2 3-inch pieces that you cut and you're going to cover them with some Scor Tape. This Scor Tape right here is super strong and it will keep that notepad in there for a long time. And that's how we're going to secure it in there really well so it doesn't fall out or slip out. So it's the 1/2-inch Scor Tape right here. I'll link it below for you so you can go get some. They also have 1/4 inch and 3/4 inch. They have all kinds. So what I do is just do 2 strips of Scor Tape and you can rip this. You don't have to cut it with your scissors. I'm just going to do 2 pieces on each side of these little 3-inch pieces. So again, just 2 strips on each side. Okay, so now that we have our 2 pieces all prepped, we're still at the back side of our notepad, and it doesn't matter which side, so just peel off the Scor Tape on one of the sides on both of these pieces. So I'm just going to peel this off, and so here's the sticky side now, and all you do is go all the way to the top of the back of your notepad and just line this up perfectly, and you're just going to glue this down. So that's glued down on the top, and then you're going to do the same thing. Take off one side of the glue of these Scor Tapes and do this all the way at the bottom this time of your notepad. Okay, so now those are nice and secure, and then you're just going to peel off the rest of the Scor Tape. So now you have this like sticky side, and you're going to take your notepad, bring over your wallet, and I like to do it this way so I can see, but there's these 2 score lines on the inside here, the 2 inside score lines that make this little rectangle on the inside for your notepad to go. So you are going to center this in between those 2 inside score lines. You don't want to go over the score line, of course, because then it won't fold and close. And there is a little bit, tiny bit of room to center it. So I'm going to try to do that the best I can here. I make sure that I am centering this top between those 2 score lines as best I can, leaving just a teeny tiny sliver of paper. Just a teeny tiny bit. And then I'm going to lay this down and just let go. Because once you have it lined up here, it's going to all flow and it's going to be lined up down to the bottom. So then here we are, our notepad's all glued in there. So then I like to just gently lift a little bit of this up so you can kind of burnish that down a little more. And then just kind of press here if you can, just to make sure that's nice and secure. And there we are. Our cute little notepad is really coming together. So I like to round these corners here, and that's really optional for you. I did it on this. I think it gives it a more finished look. So I'm going to just round those really quick with my We Are Memory Keepers corner chomper, and I'm going to use 1/4 inch side. Especially for this small of a little project, use the 1/4 inch side because the 1/2 inch might be a little too big. So I've got all those corners rounded, and now I like to put the left side down first because it's longer, and then the shorter side, which is on the right. So now you've got left your 8 3/4 by 1 inch piece. So this is double-sided, of course. So all I do for this is I just turn this over. So this is the back of your little wallet. And I kind of center this on here. And just I form this around the edges just naturally. So you can make like your own score lines kind of. And then do the same thing here. So you can use like your ATG gun. You don't need like a real strong tape for this. You can use wet glue. Since I don't have anything else out, I'm going to use a piece of Scor Tape. But you don't need this strong of glue for this. So I'm just going to kind of measure it again, see where I need to put the tape down. So I think I'll just stick it like this on here and just trim the excess. So this part's really easy. So then I'm just going to peel this off. Make sure it's lined up straight. And there you go. Then I just kind of glued that down. So now you have a cute belly band on here. And this is the clean side on the front. And I like to take a little embellishment like I did on this one, just so it kind of has something extra on there, and glue it to the front with some foam tape out of the paper pad and see which one looks the best. Peach cider, how cute is that? So I'm going to cut this out really fast. So you can totally utilize your paper. You can fussy cut the images out on a paper pad if you don't have any embellishments. And so for this one to make it look more like an embellishment, I'm going to round the corners with my corner chomper. Now it looks like a little die cut. And I want to glue it right down here on the belly band. So I think I'm going to take some foam tape, and I'm going to use the Scotch brand, I believe this is the Scotch brand foam tape, and just do a little piece so it kind of pops up. I did that for this one too. There's like a little piece of foam tape in there. So I'm going to do the same thing here. Just put this across my little embellishment. Okay, so now I can just glue that down. Alright, and just put that on the belly band, and you've got a cute little decorative belly band now. And of course, you can always do ribbon if you would rather. So wasn't that so super easy? And it's a cute little gift you can give. You can make one of these in minutes. It's so simple. So I'm excited because I'm going to be making some more of these today. I already have 2 more cut down, and I've already got 3 made. I'm so excited about these super cute little notepads. I've been hoarding all my little notepads. I mean, look at this basket. I have a ton of different Dollar Tree notepads in here. So this is such a fun way to use up those double-sided scrapbook pads and some of your Dollar Tree stash. Super quick. You can make a bunch of these for a craft fair or for favors, or for if you have an Etsy shop, you can make these maybe like for your customer freebies or something. They're so much fun. I'm going to be making them all day. It's Saturday. I'm going to go make some coffee. My husband decided to go to the golf course, so he's out there playing golf, and I'm just going to be making these all day. I'm feeling a little better, so I've got my Saturday planned out. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you're home and cozy and crafting as well. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you in the next one. Bye.